So, McDonald's. Let's look back first at how they used to be.
Hey, what's that? It's their new value pack, see? You get a large Coke, a Big Mac, and a super-sized fry with 30% more. All for just $2.59.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, easy to handle.
I remember when the new health trend kicked in 1985. The average fat in a typical American's diet was 42%, and there were moves to cut this by at least 30%.
And new burger competitors entered the market. Burger King, Wendy's.
I wonder why they just ignored the signs.
Well, boys, we're number one, and we've got a new president for us. It's MQ here, and he's freshly minted with an MBA.
I want 600 new stores by the end of the year.
Oh yeah!
Now, boss, I just got one worry here. I've been hearing about this healthiness idea. How does that hurt us?
Healthiness? Son, this is America. This country was built on the burger. I haven't heard anything more ridiculous since Chuck said that Naomi would be a good manager.
So what did they do wrong?
Well, first they paid lip service to the whole healthy food thing, and they also didn't do a brand reimage. So when they launched the McLean burger in 1981, it was a complete flop.
And the consequences of that sort of weak response are huge. You look at the McLeibel case, people accusing them of causing obesity. You also look at the share price that dropped 70% between 98 and 2004. Big consequences. And of course, you've got supersized meat.
I mean, what would happen if I ate nothing but McDonald's for 30 days straight? Look at that. Look at that Coke. That barely fits in there. Look how big that French fry is. I'm dying. Should people eat fast food?
No. You know, the answer is no.
For the last 10 years, they've really turned it around. They've introduced healthy choices and are actually performing really well financially. Their sales have doubled compared to the industry growth projections in 2012, and the UK has grown in a profitable way for the last 27 quarters. The annual report mentions that most of that increased revenues have come from the healthy eating side, and former competitors have not been able to keep up, and actually they've really changed the market in so many ways. Pret and Subway, etc. have been forced to adapt.
I wonder how the management has changed to allow for all these shifts in strategy.
Well, boys, ma'am, I'm back. Things are gonna change around here. Our first loss since '65. We need to modernize, be more agile. Miss Adams, let's hear your advice.
Well, I really think we need to start listening to the customer. We need to get some real data and start having real conversations and hear about, what they want, which is health. So, we need to tell them that we're listening to them and we know that, and we need to move to the new world, and that new world is all about nutrition.
Alright, well, how do we do this?
Well, when it comes to decision making, we need some simple rules. We really need to plan to win.
I'm loving it.
So the first thing they did was they brought James Cantalupo, the old CEO, back, and he implemented a plan to win based on 3 simple rules. 1, a focus on customer service, 2, clean restrooms, and 3, reliable, appealing food.
On top of that, their culture was really a great asset. It was innovative and customer focused, and it allowed them to roll it out. In addition, they were able to successfully communicate their repositioning to all the customers.
Further, they had a strong structure in place which allowed them to expand their agricultural supply chain to bring in more local sources of food, and also employ 13 full-time health nutritionists.
It's hard for some kids. Not Leo, though. And for that, today, the only thing he'll be sharing is a good lunch that makes us both happy.
So looking back, what is the greatest insight that we can learn from this story?
Look, McDonald's are too focused on their traditional competition. Not only that, but it's competition within a shrinking market. As a manager, really beware the myopia. You need to broaden your definition of competition, broaden your definition of the market. Focus attention on what the customers really want and reinforce that with a brand. Really position yourself to resonate with the customer.